Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coach Cheney, recruiting football and life YouTube channel. Just basically coming to you today about some more freshman football player tips. Some more tips on how to get you guys off to a fast start in your high school football career, and also just giving you some tips on how to become a candidate or a legitimate prospect on getting a football scholarship. I'm not promising Power Five, not promising D1, but I'm promising basically putting yourself in a position where whatever comes along, you'll be able and apt to take advantage of that opportunity. First off, during the this whole worldwide pandemic, the coronavirus situation, make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're doing what you need to do and what the government is proposing that you do, mandating that you do to stay safe and to keep everyone else safe. Being a young person, you're not as susceptible to getting sick and to being very ill on this, but you can potentially hurt older citizens, and then you want to make sure you keep everyone safe by washing your hands and practicing social distancing, and also just kind of quarantine yourself, staying at home. The number one thing you need to be doing while you're off, if you have virtual classes, if you're taking virtual school, make sure you're signing in, make sure you're interacting with the class, make sure you're doing everything academically to finish the school year strong. You don't want to take this lightly and fail classes that you normally wouldn't have failed because you're being lazy. It's very hard doing distance learning type classes. So, be disciplined, do what you got to do. You're a football player, you're supposed to be disciplined anyway. So make sure you're handling your business. One of the other things that you can do, other than working out and doing agilities in the backyard and stuff, you can do all that. And that's, you're expected to do that. But make sure you get on YouTube, get online, find some courses, and learn the game. Okay. If you're an offensive player, watch as many videos on your position as possible. If you're a defensive player, do the same. Learn things from a coach's perspective. Learn things and pertaining to down and distance, field position, hash marks, boundary, field, red zone, goal line, special teams play, just anything you can cover, and as much information as you can learn about the game, the better. Coaches trust kids that know the game of football. We're not expecting you to know the entire game of football. We're not expecting you to know everything because we don't know everything, in all honesty. But we want you to go out and learn as much as you can about the game of football. Watching videos, getting on Twitter, following certain guys who post educational videos is very important. No one knows it all, and if somebody says they know it all, then you run away from that person as quickly as possible. But take time while you have the time to learn the game, to focus on the intricacies of the game. Look at different people's stance. If you're an offensive lineman, look at stances, look at starts, look at steps, look at different pulling techniques. Look at how to block inside zone, how to block outside zone, how to block power, how to block counter, how to pass block, how to slide protection. Just the whole 9 yards. Look at it, familiarize yourself with it. Take notes on the game. Go back to your huddle. Watch all your football games. Break yourself down. Just if you didn't play that last year very much, if you didn't play at all, watch your position. Evaluate the players, evaluate the play calls. Kind of figure out what your offensive coordinator likes to do. What things that tendencies he has. But there's a lot of information that you can gather from your season last year, and you probably won't have a spring practice, but you could be physically, you could be mentally getting ready for the next season. We're hopeful that we'll have a next season. No one knows. I hope we do, but it gives you time to really understand and practice and take mental reps and to mentally get focused and get stable on the game. A lot of it's physical. We want to get bigger, we want to get faster, we want to get stronger, we want to squat 700 pounds and all that. But really, football, I feel like it's 90% mental. It's how much you can process and how much you can stand mentally on a football field that's going to make you a better player. It may make you, if you're a less athletic player, it may make you a better player. Well, not maybe. It's going to make you a better player if you're more mentally prepared and mentally stronger than your opponent. So let's break it down. Let's go back over it. During this off time with the coronavirus or this altered educational plan time, make sure that you participate in all your distance learning, virtual learning. Make sure you show up. Make sure you interact and complete all your work. Also, along with the working out and the agilities or whatever you choose to do, make sure you're mentally studying up on the game of football. We want to make sure we know and start to sharpen our minds and sharpen our knowledge on what goes on in the game. Not just the obvious stuff, but some of the stuff that you'd have to kind of look past the obvious to know. So this is Coach Chaney, man. I'm signing off, and this is for my freshman guys, my young guys, and this applies to everybody. But I like to get the young guys off to a good start. I want you to be a great asset to your team. If you can't do it right now, you will eventually do it with hard work and with persistence, and make sure you understand that everybody's path is different. So anyway, God bless you. Stay safe during this times of uncertain times in America. But we love our country, man, and we love you, and we wish you the best. Have a great day.